I feel like these words are coming out of my ears. But what do they even mean?
Good question, Yitzchak. That's exactly the message we're going to be taking home from this year's Kinus. Us Shluchim, it is true we may live far away from the Rebbe physically, but to the Rebbe we are actually the closest to him, and we are always on the Rebbe's mind. The Rebbe expressed a number of times, was weiter als nenter, Shluchim who go on his shluchos even to far off places are near and dear to our Rebbe.
Shluchim, turn your attention to the screens as we watch Yankel, our fellow Shliach, discovering a fascinating story of near and dear.
Hey everyone, my name's Yankel Schanowitz and I'm a Shliach in Manhattan. So the other day I'm sitting in my living room and I found these massive big blue Sfarim. They had the words Sefer Hashluchim on the cover. Anyone know what these Sfarim are? It looks like an album of all the Shluchim's families. Yeah, like every single Shliach's family from around the world is in there. There's even pictures of little babies in there. But what's this all about? Why was this book even made? Well, I did some investigating to get to the bottom of this.
Hello?
Hey Ta, I just found this book called Sefer Hashluchim with our family picture in it. Do you know where I can find some information about this?
You want to call Rabbi Yossi Friedman from Kehot. He was very involved in this project.
Thanks, Ta. I right away began my research to prepare for the interview with Rabbi Friedman. My uncle works at GEM. I asked him if I can use their studio for this project. Oh, Shalom Aleichem, Rabbi Friedman.
Shalom Aleichem, Yankel.
Let me adjust the mic. Okay, we could get started. So, Rabbi Friedman, what is the Sefer Hashluchim? Can you give me some background?
The story of Sefer Hashluchim begins at a Farbrengen of the Rebbe. It was the weekend of Kinus Hashluchim. Shabbos afternoon, the Rebbe Farbrengt at 7:70, at 1:30. And the shul was full of Shluchim, guests, and people from all over. The Rebbe suggested at that Farbrengen that he would want an album, a souvenir of the Kinus printed that would help the Shluchim relive the Kinus even when they go home back in their place of Shlichus. And the Rebbe wanted that the book should contain photographs of the Shluchim, of their families, and of the Kinus. So this is the book that came out after that Kinus. And when you open up the book and you go through the pages, you're reminded of the time you spent together with fellow Shluchim, the time you spent with the Rebbe.
Can I take a look?
Sure. The following year at the Kinus, the Rebbe said he wanted to have an album published with pictures of all the Shluchim and all the families, because in the previous year, only the pictures of the people who attended the Kinus got into the book.
So that's the Sefer Hashluchim in my house.
It probably is. Yankel, I brought with me some answers of the Rebbe on some of the questions and the reports that were given in when we were working on the Sefer Hashluchim.
You have papers with the Rebbe's instructions written by the Rebbe himself?
For instance, the Rebbe writes here that they should include in the book a picture of the Shluchim in front of 770.
It's right here.
Hey, Yankel, look. This Ksav Yad Kodesh, the Rebbe writes that on the front page, the title page, they should write a little description of what the Shluchim do, and also to make sure to include what their families and their children do. Take a look, it's right there on the first page. The Rebbe wanted the Sefer Hashluchim to be as beautiful, as handsome as could be.
Thank you very much for all this information.
You are very welcome.
One last question. Is there anyone else who I could ask about the Sefer Hashluchim?
I'm thinking, Yankel. Rabbi Krinsky, he led the entire project. I have some connections. Maybe I could talk to him, and maybe you could interview him.
Rabbi Krinsky? The Rebbe's secretary?
Yep, I'll try. I can't promise.
That would be amazing. I'm standing right now in the printing press. I'm trying to find some more clues about the Sefer Hashluchim. These are the biggest papers I found, but the Sefer Hashluchims are even bigger. Back to our story. What an interview with Rabbi Friedman. Did you hear what he told me? It was the Rebbe's idea to make the Sefer Hashluchim, and the Rebbe was so involved in the production. But why? What's so special about the Shluchim that makes them deserve their own album? And why are there pictures of babies in the album? Since when do babies do Shluchas? The answer to those questions I heard from Rabbi Krinsky. Shalom Aleichem, Rabbi Krinsky.
Aleichem Shalom, young man. The Rebbe created Shlichus, you know that. The Rebbe regarded as Shliach like a child. There came a time where the Rebbe was cleaning up his office, and the Sefer Hashluchim never left his desk. Other things changed. Every day there was a turnover paper and Swotim and documents. It was very, very busy with a lot of paperwork and learning, of course. But the Sefer Hashluchim never left his desk. They're still there. They have never been taken from the room because the Rebbe considered Shluchim his children. They belong with him. They belong in his room. They belong on his table, right in front of his chair when you go into the Rebbe's room.
Wow, that explains why the Rebbe wanted the Sefer Hashluchim. It's because we Shluchim are like the Rebbe's children. And just like a tati keeps his Kinus near him, so did the Rebbe keep the Sefer Hashluchim always on his desk. Then I heard a really interesting story about the Kinus and their part in Shluchim.
It's interesting that way back, when I sent in the program to the Rebbe wrote what is being done by the Kinus for the women, with the wives, with the Shluchim, and the youngsters. What is noteworthy, he calls them Tzeirei Hashluchim, means that the Rebbe gave a title of a Shliach to young children like yourself. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Thank you very much for your time.
You're very, very welcome.
After all my research, I think I finally figured out the story behind the Sefer Hashluchim. It's every single Shliach, every soldier in the Rebbe's army, all in one album.
Hey, Yankel, what's going on?
Hey Ta, I'm just finishing up my Sefer Hashluchim video. And by the way, I learned so much new information.
Oh, let me hear what you found. Wow, Yankel, it looks like you covered a lot of ground here. Wow.
I interviewed Rabbi Friedman, Rabbi Krinsky. Didn't find a ticket in the printing press though.
The Rebbe's idea involvement. You know, the Rebbe was so busy. So many people came to the Rebbe brachas. Yet the Rebbe suggested it, and the Rebbe felt this is so important to have a Sefer Hashluchim.
I even saw letters with the Rebbe's instructions about the publishing process.
Shluchim, the Rebbe's children. You know, that reminds me. The Rebbe never allowed the Rebbe's picture to be printed in any other albums.
But isn't there a picture of the Rebbe in the Sefer Hashluchim?
That's the word. The Rebbe gave special permission that the Rebbe's picture should be printed in the Sefer Hashluchim.
But why?
Because the Sefer Hashluchim is a family album. That's how we felt then when the Rebbe gave special permission. It isn't just a collection of pictures. It's a family album of all the Shluchim.
That's powerful, Ta.
Yup. Job well done, Yankel.
To follow in your Rebbe. With you I am strong. When you send me where I belong, when I feel you at my side, I know I'll succeed. Aha, hey, an album of your family, the diamonds of your treasury, on your desk will always be for your joy and pride. Aha, hey, hand in hand we all unite, following your guiding light, near to me, always at my side. Aha, hey, here now with me, closer than I'll ever be, clearing for us constantly. Rebbe, where your kingdom, we'll see your mission through. Aha, hey, here now with me, like a father and a son. Let's see you guys, Division A. Here we go. One more time. You for us is the calling, clear message for us all. It's our greatest cause to follow in your lead. Better with you, I am strong. You send me where I belong. When I feel you at my side, I know I'll succeed. Aha, hey, an album of your family, the diamonds of your treasury, on your desk will always be for your joy and pride. Aha, hey, hand in hand we all unite, following your guiding light, dear to me, always at my side. Aha, hey, here now with me. Let me hear you. you.